All right, let's get started. Another year ends with grandiose and splendor. 2023 was a big year for me. I moved into a much better place, only streamed a few times, including one I'm insanely proud of, where I played MGS 1, 2, and 3 at the same time. Oh, you got Libertarian Snake? Most of all, I turned 30 this year, and I'm officially old as hell. I'm tired all the time and my back hurts. The thing that really did me in, though, was when my friends and I watched the movie Tough Guys Don't Dance, and I was the only one that lost their shit when this scene started.
I don't think we should talk about it. There's your pet. Kill them.
Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, God.
My friend who picked this movie didn't even know what it was. Still, it was a cool time for different media. And that's what you do at the end of the year. You talk about all your favorite shit from that year. Godzilla -1, The Iron Claw, Killers of the Flower Moon, Knock at the Cabin, all movies I wanted to see this year. As it turned out, the only movie I've seen this year that came out this year was The Devil Conspiracy. That movie, sucked.
I need you to step out of the car, sir.
What you got ain't nothing new.
What is that for?
Would you hold still, please, sir?
This country's hard on people. You can't stop what's coming.
I did manage to finally get around to watching this fucking masterpiece, which gives you an idea of how long it takes me to get around to watching movies, I guess. This one stuck with me, though. I don't know, everyone talks about Javier Bardem's performance as Anton Chigurh, as they should, and Tommy Lee Jones. You make Tommy Lee Jones a Fed, and he knocks it out of the park every time. But I was watching Llewellyn Moss going, who in the world is this stud? And spitting out my water when I realized it was fucking Josh Brolin. I don't watch any new TV at all. It just wasn't a good year for it, I guess. But I watched The Sopranos, and get ready for the hottest take of all time. That show's good. The top of my YouTube music year in review was dominated by Life'll Kill Ya by Warren Zevon. This album is the feel-bad hit of the summer, let me tell ya. Dark and moody and reflecting on the shortness of one's life. You could forgive me for thinking this album was written after Warren found out he had the mesothelioma that ended his life.
Well, I went to the doctor and said I'm feeling kind of rough. Let me break it to you, son. Your shit's fucked up.
Highly recommend this one. But if you want my favorite album of 2023, look no further than Scaring the Hose by Danny Brown and JPEG Mafia. This album challenges you to listen to it and creates a fascinating soundscape. I'll say that I'm more familiar with Danny Brown's prior work than JPEG Mafia's, but I'll definitely be checking out more of his stuff after this. Often sampling vocals that are mixed to compete with these two rappers is off-putting at first, but soon gives way to some incredibly unique beats. Check it out! I watched some good wrestling this year, but not as much as I would have liked. Honestly, I basically only watched AEW. But my New Year's resolution is to work CMLL and Stardom into my viewing habits. That said, Wrestler of the Year was, for me, Bryan Danielson. You could basically close your eyes and throw a dart at a list of his matches this year and make an easy argument for Match of the Year. In fact, after I wrote this video, but before I recorded the audio, he had another one.
And I will take you to spend an eternity in Swerve's house at the bottom of hell. I am your judge, I am your jury, and I am your executioner.
Match of the Year for me, though, was hands down, no contest, Hangman Page versus Swerve Strickland, Texas Death. While I am a fan of deathmatch wrestling, I find that it tends to be rather hokey. This match was not hokey. This match was mean-spirited and hateful, and it is marvelous. Whether you like wrestling or not, watch this match.
House underneath the board.
Alright, now let's talk about video games. It's no secret my love of the Like a Dragon series, and this very month we got a new mainline game and I could not be more excited. But we had a problem. I was 2 games behind and 2 new games came out this year. So we did the Like a Dragon shuffle. I played through Like a Dragon Ishin, Lost Judgment, Yakuza Like a Dragon, and Like a Dragon Gaiden: The Man Who Erased His Name, all this year. Considering the shortest one, The Man Who Erased His Name, is still a fucking 40-hour game, I had my work cut out for me, for sure. Still, I love this series, and in truth, you can play as much or little of each of these games as you want, as you really don't have to get bogged down by all the side content in this game. And goddamn is there a lot of side content. That being said, I got bogged down by the side content of each game. Although in Yakuza Like a Dragon's case, I admit I had to install a mod that lets Ichiban summon an enemy that's worth 1,000,000 XP, among other very important mods. Number go up. But having finally gotten caught up with these games, I'm so excited to play Infinite Wealth this month. But really, as far as games that I played this year that came out this year, oh boy. Resident Evil 4, Tears of the Kingdom, Metroid Prime, Super Mario Wonder, Baldur's Gate 3, Alan Wake 2, we got surprises like Hi-Fi Rush and Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, and they finally finished Cyberpunk 2077 and released a critically acclaimed expansion. And once again, I did not play any of these, at least mostly. I bought Armored Core, but I didn't play it yet. I did play the game by the guy that wrote the Danganronpa games. I played Spider-Man 2. I was into that game the first time through, and then when I played it again to get footage to make a video about it, I was totally uninspired. That game is a perfect 6.5 out of 10. So I've got to give the Game of the Year to Pikmin 4. I never really owned any Nintendo consoles, so this was the first Pikmin game I ever played and instantly fell in love with it. I never played a game that was so charming and relaxing that actually had a positive effect on my personal life. I genuinely became a more effective person in real life because of developing my Dandori. I ended up having to get the other 3 too. I have a lot of goals for the year coming up. I feel like having moved into my new place, my life has gotten much better, but I haven't gotten around to re-establishing things yet. My New Year's resolutions are to make more YouTube videos, watch more movies, watch a wider variety of wrestling, and do 500 squats a day. I have high hopes though. I feel pretty confident about things. Life is better than you think it is sometimes. Sometimes I'll even randomly remember how things used to be and say, fuck, how did you even deal with that? But you know what? I did deal with it. And things did get better. And then I think, you have it pretty good. That's not to say I have it easy. Some days are damn hard. But I deal with it. And whatever you're going through, you can too. Happy New Year, everybody. See you next year. I was in a vortex this year, and it was a fun one.